Just last hour, the Prime Minister and leaders of all the parties in the House of Commons joined together to lay flowers at that growing memorial in the community. And less than 2 hours from now, they're set to attend a vigil for the 8 victims killed in Tuesday's mass shooting. I want to take you now to nearby the site of that vigil in Tumbler Ridge. Amongst the people gathered there is Larry Neufeld. He is the Conservative MLA that represents the region in British Columbia's provincial legislature. He joins us now. Larry Neufeld, we saw you there earlier at the memorial laying the flower. You were one of the first politicians we spoke to from the community. How are you today? How was that moment to be there with the other politicians to come together and show your support for the people you represent?
It was powerful. And the power really came, in my mind, from the conversation, the personal conversation that I had with the Prime Minister at the memorial. He commented on what a beautiful location this is. And I said to him, as I have to many other interviewers, that come and spend 48 hours in this community, you will want to stay. And to me, it's powerful to have the leaders of the country here so that they do remember when the citizens of this community need the help. They need to understand what this community is. And I feel that this was important so that they did get a sense of what beauty and what the camaraderie, what the come together, the ability of this community is to come together.
Well, what is your sense after speaking to the Prime Minister, Mr. Poilievre, and the others who were there, what they hope to do while they're in your community, what we may hear from the Prime Minister tonight, and perhaps, Mr. Neufeld, what do your constituents want to hear from Mark Carney this evening?
Well, I understand from the conversation that I had with the Prime Minister, and it matches what I'm hearing from my constituents, is that nonpartisanship. I understand that from the conversations that have been had to date. I said that from day one. Politics is not welcome here. This is an event that defies description. It is a horrific incident that has torn the fabric of this community, and politics is not welcome here. And that's my understanding, and I do believe him that the Prime Minister understands very clearly, and that it will be a message of unity, and it will be a message of help and a message of hope.
I think you're right there, Larry Neufeld. The fact that he crammed his biggest rivals into a small Challenger jet and they flew out together, it's not going to be a day for politics. It's going to be a day for leadership, right? Like you have been showing, and Bob Zimmer has been showing in the time since you went back to your constituency. I just wonder, how are you right now, sir? I mean, you, the mayor, everybody forced to deal with something you didn't sign up for when you put your name on a ballot, but you've been out there speaking to people like me and speaking to people in your community. Just how are you holding up? Because this can't be easy for you, sir.
Many interviewers ask me that same question, and it's not about me. It's about the victims, it's about the families, and it's about the community. I will preface that with saying, yes, the fuel in my tank is getting toward the E. But wow, again, it's not about me. I'm here until I can no longer perform effectively, and then I will have people. I have a very strong support network that are working with me, and I do need a bit of rest. But again, it's not about me.
No, but look, man, lean into that support network, right? Because you will need some help yourself. Just talking about this and dealing with this, because you're doing important work at a very difficult time. And as this has gone on since we first spoke, Mr. Neufeld, the pictures, the names, the ages came out, and some of the details of how this went down. I mean, just what are your thoughts on where we are in understanding what happened on Tuesday in Tumbler Ridge with the revelations from police and others that we've learned over the last number of days?
I don't think we ever will understand it. I don't think it can be understood, quite honestly. As I walk the streets and I talk to community members, as I embrace them, the things that are being said to me from the survivors, from those that held the people that were unfortunately not able to survive, heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching is not even an adequate word to describe what happened. It's not, there are no words in the English language that can describe this situation adequately.
Look, I take your point, the inability to understand this on a cosmic level, right? And a metaphysical level of why something like this would happen. But is there one outstanding question that the community kind of wants to know at this point? I just wonder what your sense is of that, sir, that is there something they're still waiting to hear from police or from their political leadership to help fill in some gap in their knowledge to understand how something like this could have possibly happened?
Well, I think there's issues around the periphery, but I do believe, and I've been saying this from day one as well, that there will be time for that. And the time right now is to focus on the families, the survivors, and the community. And I have met with local police resources. There are extremely strong resources here at the time. I have full confidence in the investigation that's happening. I have full confidence in the individuals involved. And those questions will be answered in time. And what I would ask people is simply be patient. There is an incredibly competent group of investigators here. I have met with them, and that information will be released as it becomes available.
Okay, no, that's a good perspective on that, Mr. Neufeld. Just a look at, as one final point, a lot of Canadians had never heard of Tumbler Ridge until this. And what I have heard, I believe through you and others this week, is that this is not what Tumbler Ridge wants to be known for and remembered for the rest of time. So as people watch this vigil tonight and come together in this moment of shared grief, what do you want them to know about Tumbler Ridge and keep in their mind as the community starts to heal and rebuild and recover from what's happened this week?
Well, and thank you for that, because that's a point I've been trying to make with the media as I move through the community throughout the days, is that look at where we are. Look at this jewel, the UNESCO World Heritage Site, the dinosaur tracks, the mountains, the rivers, the beautiful waterfalls. Again, it would be a crime to the citizens of the country for Tumbler Ridge to be remembered in the manner that it's being seen in the international stage right now. This is a jewel. This is a jewel of a community. The fabric, again, has been torn, but it will heal. That healing will not be measured in days. It will not be measured in weeks. Certainly will not be measured in months. And unfortunately for some, it may not even be measured in years. It will get there. This community will survive. The tenacity here is something to feel and to experience. This community will survive, and I would like the international community to remember the Tumbler of 3 days ago and what it will be in the years coming ahead. This is a fantastic community.
Larry Neufeld, your tank may be empty, but you have left my heart full with that message of hope at the end. Thank you once again for your generosity with your time today. Good luck this evening and good luck in the days ahead. Thanks for joining us today, sir.
Thank you so much for having me.